Good day, students, and welcome to another lesson for Grade 8 MAPEH under Health 4th Quarter Period. Our topic is all about prevention of substance use and abuse. Specifically, these substances are cigarettes and alcohol. Are you ready to know more about this lesson? Then let's go ahead and start our discussion. First, why do you think cigarettes and alcohol are considered or often called as gateway drugs? Do you have any idea? Let's find out. Gateway drugs, such as cigarettes and alcohol, are legal drugs that a non-drug user might try, which can lead him or her to more dangerous drugs such as marijuana and shabu. Since cigarettes and alcohol are readily available and generally accepted in our society, many people use them for various purposes. Teenagers like you are especially vulnerable because you are curious and risk takers. According to the study done by the National Youth Commission or NYC, 2 out of 5 Filipino teenagers aged 13 to 15 years old smoke cigarette. Furthermore, in a study conducted by an anti-tobacco group in year 2011, 10 Filipinos die every year of tobacco-related diseases. When we talk about smoking, it is a process in which a substance is burned and the resulting smoke is breathed in to be tasted and absorbed into the bloodstream. Most commonly, the substance is the dried leaves of the tobacco plant, which have been rolled into a small square of rice paper to create a small, round cylinder called cigarette. Tobacco is a tall leafy plant originally grown in South and Central America, but now cultivated throughout the world. There are many species of tobacco, but Nicotiana tabacum, or sometimes called common tobacco, is preferred for producing present-day cigarettes. According to the World Health Organization or WHO, tobacco smoking and chewing is the second leading cause of death around the world. It is responsible for the death of 1 in 10 adults worldwide, approximately reaching about 5 million deaths in a year. It is estimated that the death toll will rise to 10 million each year by the year 2020. Each time a person puffs a cigarette or chews tobacco, more than 4,000 chemicals comes into his or her contact. All of these chemicals harm people in one way or another. In studies conducted, 43 of these chemicals are known as carcinogens. Carcinogens are substances which can cause cancer. Nicotine, the addictive drug found in tobacco products like cigarettes, is a poisonous stimulant. A stimulant drug increases the central nervous system's activity. The central nervous system controls all body organs like the heart, lungs, brain, and processes like heart rate, blood pressure rate, respiration rate, and more. Now let's go to the different types of smoke coming from cigarettes. We have 3 different types. The first one is what we call the mainstream smoke. This one refers specifically to the smoke that the smoker directly inhales. The second type of smoke is what we call the side stream smoke. The smoke that comes out of the lighted end of a cigarette or pipe, and it is also called second-hand smoke or environmental tobacco smoke. This is more dangerous than mainstream smoke. And the last type of smoke is called third-hand smoke. These are smoke left for a long time on sofa, beddings, pillow, and other objects. This smoke, also called residual tobacco smoke, settles along with dust and can last for months. This smoke still contains harmful chemicals and carcinogens. The Environmental Protection Agency or EPA classifies secondhand smoke as Group A carcinogen. This means that cigarette smoke has substances known to cause cancer to humans. Short exposures to secondhand smoke can also cause changes in a passive smoker's blood, making blood platelets stickier, adding friction to the blood vessels, causing damages to its lining, and thus causes an increase in heart rate and performance. Now let's know the different dangers of cigarette smoking. The first one is high blood pressure. This is too much exertion of blood against the arteries, causing damage. Another one is heart disease, which involves the cardiovascular system. Another one is body odor, which is an effect of cigarette smoke to your body scent. A smoker can also develop bad breath, which is a foul smell exhaled from the mouth. Bronchitis, it is an inflammation of the airways from the trachea into the lungs. Another disease caused by smoking is emphysema. These are damaged air sacs in the lungs. They can also develop pneumonia, which is the infection of the lungs. They can also have asthma or worsen the asthma that they have, which is a chronic disease which affects the airways. Cancer, a group of diseases which makes body cells grow uncontrollably. Now let's proceed to the different policies and laws against cigarette smoking. The first one is Republic Act 9211, and this is the Tobacco Regulation Act of 2003. This is the law governing tobacco production, distribution, and use. Some of its important provisions are the following. Under Section 5, Smoking Ban in Public Places. Smoking shall be absolutely prohibited in the following public places. A. Centers of youth activity such as schools and universities. B. Elevators and stairways. C. Locations in which fire hazards are present, including gas stations and storage areas for flammable substances. D. Within the buildings and premises of public and private hospitals and clinics. E. Public conveyances and public facilities, including airport and ship terminals, and train and bus stations, restaurants, and conference halls. F. Food preparation areas. Under Section 9, this is the minimum age sales. Under this act, it shall be unlawful for any retailer of tobacco products to sell or distribute tobacco products to any minor, which are persons below 18 years of age. For any person to purchase cigarettes or tobacco products from a minor, for a minor to sell or buy cigarettes or any tobacco product, and for a minor to smoke cigarettes or any other tobacco products. Under Section 10, which is the sale of tobacco products within school perimeters, the sale or distribution of tobacco products is prohibited within 100 meters from any point of the perimeter of a school, public playground, or other facility frequented particularly by minors. Another Republic Act is RA 8749, which is known as the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999. Chapter 2, Article 5, Section 24 of this Act, smoking inside a public building or an enclosed public place, including public vehicles and other means of transport, or in any enclosed area outside of one's private residence, private place of work, or any duly designated smoking area is hereby prohibited under this Act. This time, let's know more about alcohol and the dangers of consuming it. Alcohol is a colorless, bitter-tasting substance that humans have been consuming since the ancient times. It comes from plants that underwent fermentation. There are three types of alcohol. The isopropyl and methanol. These are used in laboratories and are poisonous and fatal if taken by humans. The third one is the ethanol, which is also called beverage alcohol, which comes from fruits and grains. Alcohol is considered as a drug because it changes a person's physical and emotional state. Alcohol slows down the body system, so it is also a depressant. Let's know the different effects of alcohol drinking. Alcohol irritates the mouth, throat, esophagus, and stomach. It also makes the heart work harder. It makes the body lose heat. It causes the liver to work harder. It also causes dehydration. Alcohol can also mean loss of balance and coordination, impaired speech, hearing and vision, lightheaded and very elated feeling, intoxication, hangover, and nausea. Intoxication is a physical and mental changes that the body is experiencing upon consuming alcohol. With the first drink of alcohol, it begins to affect your brain. Hangover is a physical effect that gives discomfort to humans who heavily consumed alcohol. You get a hangover because the ethanol in the drink caused increased urine production, leading to dehydration. Dehydration causes headaches, fatigue, and dry mouth. Nausea also irritates the stomach lining, which can lead to nausea and includes vomiting and motion sickness. Blood alcohol concentration is measured in percentages. 0.3 to 0.5% BAC could lead to coma, brain damages, and death. Alcoholism is a condition when a person heavily consumes alcohol consistently, which results to numerous body damages and malfunctions. Brain stroke is a non-communicable disease which affects the arteries, which carries blood to the brain, resulting to brain damage. Cirrhosis is a condition where the liver is scarred due to heavy alcohol consumption. Fatty liver is another condition where the liver is being stored with fat from alcohol. Multiplier effect is a condition where alcohol is consumed simultaneously with any drug or medicine, causing impairments in the physical and mental functioning of the body. Alcohol tolerance is a condition where a person needs more alcohol to feel its organic effects. Alcohol dependence is a condition where a person needs a drug like alcohol and cigarette in order for the body to function normally. Overall, drug use behavior is caused by a variety of genetic and environmental factors. A person's genetic makeup, family history, living environment, and community affect their likelihood of trying drugs. Gateway drugs may be one factor that affects a person's risk of trying more dangerous substances. The best prevention for addiction to gateway drugs and more addictive ones is to avoid addiction initially. In addition, education may be able to help with this. Also, youth prevention education can help teens learn about the dangers of drug abuse. Alright class, that's all for today. I hope you learned a lot about our topic this fourth quarter in health, which is the prevention of substance use and abuse, specifically gateway drugs such as cigarettes and alcohol. If you have any questions or you need a copy of this lesson, you can message me on my FB page, which is linked below in the description box. That's all. Thank you for watching and see you on our next lesson.